When the granaries are full, one understands etiquette. When the basics of life are secured, one appreciates honor and disgrace. This simple statement encapsulates profound philosophical insights. Originating from the ancient Chinese text Guanzi, Mu Min, it suggests that only when people's material needs are met can they truly appreciate the importance of etiquette and cultivate a sense of honor and disgrace. This idea not only reflects an observation of human behavior but also serves as a profound summary of societal development. In ancient times, values like etiquette, morality, and a sense of honor were often supported by a solid material foundation. Without basic food and shelter, everything else felt unattainable. This perspective remains deeply relevant today. Many philosophers have recognized the intricate relationship between the spiritual and the material. By exploring the origins of the thought behind, when the granaries are full, we may find a pathway to personal growth. Let's envision the scene of that era. When the granaries are full and the harvests are plentiful, people are no longer preoccupied with their livelihoods and can take the time to consider how to interact with others and behave appropriately in society. This notion is closely related to our modern lives as well. For instance, once we meet our basic living needs, don't we naturally start paying more attention to the world around us and aspire to be more graceful and virtuous? The significance of this statement goes beyond the ancient understanding of the relationship between economy and morality. It offers insights applicable to each of us today. In our modern society, people are constantly pursuing better material conditions and raising their living standards. However, once they reach a certain point, many find that mere material enjoyment does not lead to deep satisfaction. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, wealth does not consist in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In other words, true abundance lies not in overflowing granaries but in inner contentment and moral richness. Another prominent Stoic figure, Marcus Aurelius, pointed out, if humans are not swayed by vanity, they can discover true inner value. This suggests that genuine fulfillment comes from spiritual elevation rather than mere material accumulation. The purpose of introducing this theme is not to advocate for a rejection of material wealth but to help us understand that, on the foundation of material abundance, pursuing higher levels of spiritual growth and moral awareness is what truly enriches the heart. Today, we can draw upon this ancient wisdom, focusing not just on our immediate circumstances but also on how we can find paths for self-improvement in our daily lives. What insights can this statement provide us? How can it guide our modern lives and help us grow? Don't close the video. This topic is designed for those who wish to elevate themselves. Before we dive deeper, please subscribe to our channel so we can explore together how this wisdom, which has lasted for thousands of years, can be applied to our lives. When we discuss the relationship between material foundations and spiritual pursuits, it's essential to clarify that these two aspects are not mutually exclusive, rather, they intertwine and enhance one another. Throughout history, philosophers have recognized this connection. The Confucian saying, "People regard food as their heaven," reveals that before individuals can worry about anything else, their basic needs for food and shelter must be met. People need to fill their bellies and ensure their survival before they can contemplate higher-level issues. This perspective aligns closely with modern psychological research. Psychologist Abraham Maslow, in his hierarchy of needs, points out that human needs progress in a tiered fashion, including physiological needs, safety needs, social needs, esteem needs, and self-actualization needs. Only when the most basic physiological and safety needs are satisfied can people gradually pursue higher spiritual needs. This tiered structure of needs seems to be a universal principle that transcends time and culture. Consider this: when a person is preoccupied with daily survival, struggling to make ends meet, they naturally lack the bandwidth to think about etiquette and morality. At that moment, the desire to survive is paramount. However, once their basic needs are met, a new desire emerges, the desire to find meaning in life and to seek higher levels of fulfillment beyond daily routines. This upward need is precisely the contemporary reflection of the ancient wisdom encapsulated in, "When the granaries are full, one understands etiquette. Of course, we are not suggesting that material satisfaction automatically leads to spiritual growth, but it certainly provides the possibility for such growth. Stoic philosopher Epictetus argued that true richness does not depend on external wealth but on our internal choices. Once material needs are satisfied, the subsequent pursuit of spiritual growth becomes a voluntary choice, not a matter of survival, but an exploration of one's self-worth. Here, Confucianism and Stoicism resonate unexpectedly. When we are no longer worried about basic needs, we have the opportunity to reflect on our character, ethical principles, and how to become better individuals. This isn't just a hollow lesson from ancient philosophy. In our modern society, this progression from material to spiritual is widely evident. For instance, when we find ourselves in a relatively stable living situation, we are more likely to invest time in learning new skills, engaging with our communities, and even addressing broader social issues. This inclination to seek spiritual elevation is not solely about enhancing personal quality of life, it is about making each day more meaningful. This relationship between material and spiritual needs encourages us to reassess the practical significance of when the granaries are full. It serves as a reminder that, on the premise of material satisfaction, we should seek spiritual richness. It also indicates that true self-growth often begins after basic needs are fulfilled. Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The purpose of our existence is to better understand ourselves and find peace within that understanding." This sentiment aligns perfectly with the idea of, when the basics of life are secure, one appreciates honor and disgrace. One could say that material satisfaction is a starting point, not an end point. Imagine someone just starting a business, whose daily life revolves around paying rent, covering daily expenses, and keeping the business running smoothly. At this stage, their focus is primarily on meeting the most basic survival needs. For them, every income stream directly impacts their livelihood and may even determine whether they can continue to survive. As Maslow outlines in his hierarchy of needs, the most fundamental physiological and safety needs form the bedrock of survival, and people's attention naturally centers on satisfying these demands. However, as this entrepreneur gradually achieves financial stability and no longer worries about every meal or monthly rent, their needs begin to ascend to higher levels. They may find themselves increasingly interested in social relationships and recognition, eager to connect with like-minded individuals and gain validation for their achievements. This awakening of social needs and esteem needs marks the transition from survival to spiritual pursuits, corresponding to the third and fourth levels in Maslow's theory. Looking further into the future of this entrepreneur, suppose they not only achieve financial success but also gain widespread social recognition. At this point, they may begin to seek self-actualization needs, desiring their life to have deeper meaning beyond mere material satisfaction. They might start to ponder questions like, what is the meaning of my existence, and what value can I bring to others or society? This emergence of need is a natural extension of human spirituality following material fulfillment. The hierarchy outlined by ancient philosophers and Maslow shows remarkable similarities here. Once the granaries are full, people begin to focus on etiquette and morality because with their survival guaranteed, they care about how to interact better with others and how to pursue higher social status and recognition. This progression from meeting survival needs to pursuing spiritual ones is not only a natural process of human psychological development but also finds common ground in philosophical and psychological thought across cultures and eras. This understanding illustrates not only the relationship between material and spiritual pursuits but also reveals a pathway to inner richness. This insight doesn't imply that only wealthy individuals can grow, rather, it emphasizes that anyone can strive to meet their basic life needs and gradually expand their spiritual aspirations from that foundation. When basic material needs are met, the mind has more space to pursue deeper goals. This foundation of satisfaction allows individuals to move beyond mere survival and start thinking about how to live better. This marks a critical turning point on the path of self-improvement and signifies the beginning of humanity's ongoing search for meaning. In this state, individuals gradually recognized the importance of honor and shame, a sense of responsibility, etiquette, knowledge, and personal interests. Next, we will explore how to achieve inner growth and true self-transcendence through these avenues, built on a stable foundation of life. When a person is no longer troubled by basic material needs, their mind is freed up to focus on deeper pursuits in life. This phenomenon is not only a common psychological principle but has also been referenced repeatedly in ancient and modern philosophical thought. In psychology, Maslow's hierarchy of needs illustrates the gradual path humans take toward self-actualization, a concept that has long been echoed in ancient philosophy. In ancient China, many thinkers advocated the concept of honor and shame, believing that only when material conditions are sufficient can people truly experience honor and shame and consciously pursue self-cultivation and social responsibility. This awakening of honor and shame is not just a moral elevation but also a profound reflection on oneself and life. We can observe this trend in some modern psychological examples. A person who has experienced prolonged material deprivation often accumulates a psychological, survival pressure, which continuously drives them to focus on immediate crises and make defensive choices. For instance, someone facing financial difficulties may be more inclined to concentrate on survival-level issues, as their mental resources are consumed by these pressing realities, leaving little energy for contemplating life's meaning or personal growth. However, once their situation stabilizes, they begin to care more about the quality of life and even have the capacity to think about how to make life more valuable and meaningful. This shift in thinking marks the transition from survival anxiety to spiritual growth. From the perspective of honor and shame, ancient Chinese philosophers believed that the sense of honor and shame serves as an internal driving force motivating individuals to seek goodness and pursue nobility. We can regard this sense as a form of self-reflective awareness. With a stable material foundation, individuals have more opportunities to reflect on their actions and choices because they are no longer preoccupied with making ends meet. A sense of honor and shame fosters a consciousness of self and social responsibility, allowing individuals to realize that their actions are interconnected with those around them and with society as a whole. Whether someone is aware of honor and shame in ancient culture indicated their ability to self-reflect and pursue higher spiritual realms. In the moral framework of ancient China, honor signifies an affirmation of personal behavior, while shame serves as a warning against immoral actions. For the scholars of ancient times, the pursuit of honor was a moral obligation aimed at regulating and enhancing their conduct through the lens of honor and shame. This pursuit is equally applicable in modern society. Even today, we can observe individuals who, after achieving material comfort, choose to pursue higher moral standards. Life transcends the mere pursuit of comfort or wealth, it becomes about self-enhancement and shouldering social responsibility, thus giving life greater significance. In essence, a stable material life provides the soil for spiritual growth, allowing a sense of honor and shame to arise naturally in this process. The ancient saying, "When granaries are full, one knows etiquette, when food and clothing are sufficient, one knows honor and shame," reflects a profound psychological observation. Stoic philosopher Epictetus also noted that self-reflection is crucial for self-improvement. He believed that when we are no longer driven by external demands, we can see our inner selves more clearly and pursue a higher state of living. This idea resonates with the ancient concept of honor and shame regarding the inherent needs of spiritual pursuit. Therefore, when material conditions are secure, people's thoughts and spirits begin to flourish. Stable material conditions provide the freedom and time necessary for deep reflection, serving as the foundation for this process. From the perspective of ancient philosophy, the concept of honor and shame goes beyond individual self-perception, it embodies a sense of social responsibility. Our understanding of honor and shame serves as an internal moral compass, guiding individuals in evaluating the value of their actions and fostering a sense of accountability to both themselves and society. In ancient China, this concept was seen as foundational to personal development and family harmony. Many ancient philosophers believed that a person could only assume the responsibilities of family, community, and even the nation by clearly understanding what is honorable and shameful. Despite the significant changes in our living conditions and social structures today, this sense of responsibility still holds unique value. A deeper understanding of honor and shame reveals its critical role in personal growth and societal harmony. The ancients viewed the sense of honor and shame as the bedrock of moral cultivation, believing that those who know honor and shame lay the foundation for virtue. This sense of honor and shame acts as an intrinsic motivation for behavior, encouraging individuals to consciously strive for goodness and avoid immoral actions. Ancient scholars often took the honor of their families and nation as their personal duty, recognizing that their actions influenced not only their own reputations but also the image of their families and even their countries. This nation-centered view of honor and shame kept them connected to the collective interests, prompting continual reflection on whether their behavior aligned with moral principles and whether they upheld the honor of their families and nation. This mindset serves both as a form of self-restraint and as a commitment to society, driving them to continually improve themselves and pursue noble virtues. In modern society, the significance of honor and shame remains profound, but its expression differs from that of ancient times. Today, our understanding of honor and shame extends beyond family or national reputation to encompass broader social responsibilities and personal values. The modern view of honor and shame is not merely a moral standard, it reflects a reciprocal relationship between the individual and society. Each person's actions not only represent themselves but also influence the community and the society at large. For example, an employee's professional ethics impact not only their own image but also the reputation of their company and industry. Similarly, a student's behavior shapes not only their character but may also affect their peers and the overall image of their school. This dual relationship of honor and shame enhances individual responsibility within society and encourages everyone to hold themselves to higher standards. Cultivating and enhancing our sense of honor and shame is not an overnight process. To develop a heightened awareness of honor and shame in a materially affluent society, we can approach this from several angles. First, we can establish sensitivity to honor and shame through self-reflection on our actions and choices. This sense is a perception of inner morality, and only through ongoing self-examination can we discern which behaviors deserve respect and which should be avoided. Each day, we can ask ourselves a simple question: do my actions align with my expectations of myself? This daily practice of self-reflection not only strengthens self-awareness but also gradually cultivates a sharp sense of honor and shame. Secondly, in modern society, our sense of honor and shame can be reinforced through social responsibility. Actively participating in community service and caring about local development are effective ways to enhance our sense of responsibility. Ancient philosophers advocated for the principle of cultivating oneself, managing one's family, governing the nation, and bringing peace to the world, a concept that still holds relevance today. In the workplace, we can foster a sense of honor and shame by diligently fulfilling our job responsibilities and enhancing our professional ethics. In our families, by caring for loved ones and educating children to develop a sense of familial responsibility, and in our social lives, by treating others sincerely and helping those in need, gradually strengthening our sense of social responsibility. Through these actions, we not only establish sensitivity to honor and shame but also allow this understanding to permeate all aspects of our lives. Once we have established our personal sense of honor and shame, we naturally become aware of our responsibilities to society. As our lives stabilize, we can reflect more on how to positively impact those around us and the broader community. For instance, we can care for the ecological environment, actively participate in conservation efforts, respect and protect the rights of marginalized groups, and advocate for inclusion and understanding. In the workplace, we can adhere to professional ethics and safeguard our company's reputation. These actions can become practical expressions of our developing sense of honor and shame. The cultivation of our understanding of honor and shame and sense of responsibility expands our focus from self-concern to caring for others, from seeking individual achievements to pursuing greater societal significance. This expansion is not merely moral lecturing but rather a means of enhancing the meaning of life. A well-known Stoic saying reminds us, the meaning of life lies in our contributions to others and society. The formation of our understanding of honor and shame and sense of responsibility is the most direct expression of our contributions to society. In ancient China, etiquette was a core moral principle. It was not only a standard for behavior but also a vital link for fostering harmonious relationships among people. In Confucian thought, etiquette is considered the foundation for living harmoniously within society, reflecting respect for others and adherence to societal norms. Confucius famously stated, "Without learning etiquette, one cannot stand." Etiquette is not merely a formality, it expresses respect for others and our surroundings, serving as a moral baseline for maintaining social harmony. Even in modern society, the importance of etiquette remains undeniable. It influences our social interactions, family dynamics, and workplace relationships, helping us navigate the complexities of interpersonal connections with greater ease. In social settings, etiquette embodies mutual respect and understanding. This is especially crucial in today's multicultural landscape, where we interact with individuals from diverse backgrounds, beliefs, and customs. Etiquette extends beyond simple, polite language or good manners. It also demonstrates our respect for others' cultures and practices. For example, dressing appropriately for formal occasions, not interrupting others during conversations, and allowing space for others to express themselves are all practical ways to practice etiquette in our daily lives. Respecting personal boundaries and listening to others' opinions create an invisible bond, fostering a harmonious communication environment. This not only makes others feel respected but also allows us to navigate social situations with confidence. Within the family environment, etiquette is key to maintaining harmonious relationships. Families are our closest social circles, yet they are often where we overlook etiquette the most. Due to our familiarity, we might assume that formalities are unnecessary. However, the harmony of family relationships is upheld by these etiquette practices. Simple gestures, like saying, "Thank you," or "I appreciate your effort," as well as respecting family members' privacy and accepting differing opinions, all reflect etiquette. In families, we may need even higher standards of etiquette because intimate relationships require a more nuanced level of respect and understanding. Through these small expressions of etiquette, we can not only warm our family members' hearts but also reduce unnecessary friction, creating a more harmonious home atmosphere. In the workplace, etiquette is foundational for establishing a professional image and fostering interpersonal relationships. It reflects not only personal qualities but also our respect for our professions. Arriving on time for meetings and not interrupting colleagues during discussions are basic forms of respect. Maintaining humility without taking undue credit while being confident without arrogance can help us build strong relationships with coworkers. Additionally, keeping personal emotions separate from professional roles and maintaining a positive attitude are integral parts of workplace etiquette. This is especially important in cross-departmental or multicultural work environments, where different departments have distinct needs and colleagues from varied backgrounds may have differing work habits. Here, etiquette serves as a bridge to eliminate misunderstandings and facilitate smooth communication. Valuing others' time and efforts and offering the courtesy they deserve are key to enhancing workplace relationships and one's self-image. Etiquette is more than just a set of simple behavioral norms, it embodies a spirit of tolerance and humility. It helps us recognize the existence and value of others, teaching us how to respect and accommodate them and how to find balance in complex social relationships. When we demonstrate good etiquette in various situations, we not only make others feel comfortable but also position ourselves as individuals worthy of respect. This respect is reciprocal, forming one of the core values of etiquette. As the ancients said, the essence of etiquette lies in harmony. Etiquette is a force that promotes social harmony. In human interactions, it acts as a buffer, allowing people to remain calm and tolerant when faced with differing opinions or conflicts. This tolerance is also a means of self-improvement. Etiquette encourages us to shift our focus from personal gains and losses to the harmonious relationships we build with others. This focus reflects personal refinement and inner growth. Through cultivating etiquette, we learn how to coexist peacefully and enrich our lives with warmth and humanity. In modern society, etiquette represents not only personal refinement but also a crucial pathway to achieving social harmony. Through etiquette, we convey respect for others and showcase our tolerance and open-mindedness. Once we free ourselves from the pressures of survival and enter a more stable phase of life, the pursuit of spiritual self-improvement becomes a significant focus. As our material needs are met, we begin to seek deeper forms of fulfillment, with the expansion of interests and knowledge at the core of this quest. By cultivating our interests and broadening our knowledge, we not only enrich ourselves but also discover the diversity and possibilities of life, leading to lasting satisfaction. In fact, the enhancement of our interests and knowledge is not just about enriching our personal lives, it's about continuously surpassing ourselves to achieve higher levels of growth and fulfillment. First and foremost, cultivating interests is an essential part of self-improvement. Interests provide the motivation to explore new things and learn new skills, serving as a driving force that encourages spontaneous engagement in activities. For many, there are one or several hobbies in life, such as music, painting, sports, crafts, or writing. Although these interests may not directly relate to their careers, they bring relaxation and joy. For example, many people take up learning a musical instrument or cooking in their spare time, activities that not only relieve stress but also enhance focus and patience. Research shows that individuals with hobbies tend to have more stable emotions, better mental health, and higher life satisfaction. Cultivating interests is a way to accumulate and grow through enjoyment, filling the gaps in life and making it more fulfilling. However, the cultivation of interests extends beyond personal hobbies. It can also serve as a long-term learning approach, merging interests with knowledge to explore new fields and promote self-improvement. For instance, someone might start painting out of interest and then delve into art history, learning about the development and styles of different art movements, thus gaining a deeper appreciation for culture and art. A gardening enthusiast might research botany to understand the mysteries of natural ecosystems. Through the expansion of interests, we not only experience joy but also gain access to new knowledge, gradually building a broader knowledge system. This learning model enables us to continuously discover new things, broaden our horizons, and refresh our identities, providing inspiration and contemplation for our future lives. The enhancement of knowledge is also a core component of self-growth. With a stable material life, the pursuit of knowledge not only increases our information and judgment capabilities but also enhances our thinking and insight. Today, resources for knowledge are abundant, and we can access a variety of channels for learning, such as reading, taking courses, attending online lectures, and participating in discussion forums. For example, many choose to study history and philosophy, which not only helps us understand the evolution of human civilization but also teaches us how to better know ourselves. Philosophy, especially as a tool for reflecting on life, can help us understand the nature of emotions and face life's uncertainties, while Confucian thought teaches us how to find direction in a complex society. Knowledge not only makes us wise but also grants us a transcendent perspective, helping us rise above daily trivialities and find deeper meaning. Moreover, participating in charitable activities is another way to combine knowledge and interests, enriching our experiences while building connections with society. Whether through volunteering, environmental initiatives, or supporting charitable organizations, these activities serve as proactive avenues for self-improvement. Engaging in such endeavors allows us to appreciate the importance of teamwork, enhances our sense of responsibility, and cultivates empathy and interpersonal skills. By helping others, we not only contribute to society but also learn new knowledge and skills in the process, expanding our perspectives. Additionally, these charitable activities help us understand different aspects of social dynamics, inspiring us to continuously reflect on our roles and responsibilities. Ultimately, Through the enhancement of interests and knowledge, we gradually uncover the fields we truly love and excel in. The exploration of interests helps us understand ourselves, while the accumulation of knowledge lays a deeper foundation for that understanding. Self-improvement is not just about optimizing our existing lives, it is a process of self-discovery and refinement. As we continually accumulate interests and expand our knowledge, we find that the layers of life deepen, our perspectives broaden, our thinking becomes more flexible, and our inner world enriches. The pursuit of interests and knowledge is not merely to achieve fleeting accomplishments, rather, it is to gain lasting experiences of achievement in life. Such experiences enable us to elevate ourselves continually, forming a unique understanding and insight into life, thus allowing us to find our direction on the long journey of life. In today's society, whether in China or Western cultures, individual moral standards and social responsibility are constantly evolving. The traditional Chinese idea that, when the granaries are full, one understands etiquette, when clothing and food are sufficient, one knows honor and shame offers profound insight into the close relationship between individuals and society. This perspective highlights the importance of individual behavior and moral awareness once material needs are met. The emphasis on honor and shame reflects not just personal virtue but also serves as the foundation for social harmony and stability. Similar concepts exist in Western cultures, albeit with different expressions. Many Western philosophers, such as Kant and Mill, stress the moral responsibilities of individuals and the concept of social contracts. Kant's categorical imperative suggests that one should act only according to maxims that could be universally applied, resonating with the Chinese view of honor and shame. Both philosophies underscore that once material conditions are assured, individuals should pursue higher moral standards and social responsibilities. Honor and shame act as a bridge, connecting personal morality with social responsibility, encouraging individuals to focus on their moral cultivation alongside the pursuit of material wealth. In modern society, the expectations for individual morality, especially in the context of material abundance, are increasingly significant. People must not only satisfy their own material needs but also recognize the impact of their actions on others and society at large. In this environment, the sense of honor and shame intertwines with public responsibility. Individuals come to realize that their success is not merely a personal achievement but also a contribution to society. Consequently, many choose to engage in charitable work, volunteer services, or social activities, giving back to society through their efforts after securing a comfortable living. This awakening of moral consciousness allows individuals to pursue higher spiritual fulfillment while aligning their personal values with societal values. For instance, in China, a number of philanthropic entrepreneurs have emerged in recent years, such as Jack Ma. As the founder of Alibaba, Ma established the Jack Ma Foundation, focusing on education, environmental protection, and women's empowerment. His Rural Teachers Program aims to enhance educational standards in rural areas, helping more children access quality education. Through these initiatives, Ma not only achieved personal success but also extended his sense of responsibility to society, inspiring other entrepreneurs to engage in philanthropy. Ma has stated, "I hope to do something for society because society has given me so much." Such statements reflect his recognition of social responsibility and profoundly illustrate the idea of, when clothing and food are sufficient, one knows honor and shame. The establishment of this moral responsibility and sense of honor and shame contributes not only to individual growth and fulfillment but also fosters social harmony and stability. In an era of material abundance, how individuals balance material and spiritual aspects is a pressing issue faced by society today. As people begin to focus on self-improvement and moral responsibility, they inject new vitality into societal development and progress. This trend not only showcases the commonalities in the concepts of honor and shame across Chinese and Western cultures but also reflects humanity's enduring pursuit of moral responsibility and personal value. As we conclude our discussion on the saying, "When material needs are met, one understands etiquette," when food and clothing are sufficient, One knows honor and disgrace. It prompts us to reflect on how the wisdom of ancient philosophy still holds profound relevance in modern society. Whether we look at Chinese Confucianism or Western Stoicism, both emphasize the importance of self-improvement and inner growth. In today's increasingly affluent world, finding ways to realize our self-worth has become an essential concern for everyone. Philosophers throughout history have advocated for the significance of personal cultivation and moral responsibility. Ancient Chinese thinkers clearly stated that once people's basic needs are satisfied, they should turn their attention to the inner spiritual world, striving to achieve higher moral standards and a sense of social responsibility. This not only enriches individual lives but also promotes societal progress and harmony. In modern society, we see many individuals beginning to recognize the importance of spiritual pursuits alongside material wealth, which is a reassuring shift. Therefore, I encourage everyone to draw from the wisdom of ancient philosophy, seeking a higher spiritual realm atop our material abundance to make life more meaningful. Whether through engaging in charitable work, nurturing personal interests, or enhancing our moral character, these are the paths we should focus on in our pursuit of happiness and success. It's worth noting that our channel is undergoing a transformation as well. We are shifting from a focus solely on Stoicism to a broader exploration of ancient Chinese philosophical thoughts. This change aims to provide richer philosophical perspectives and ways of thinking, helping you better understand the essence of self-improvement and how to apply these insights in modern life. I hope that in our future discussions, we can explore more about the relationship between philosophy and life, allowing ancient wisdom to shine anew in the present. I sincerely invite you to follow our channel, like, comment, and turn on notifications to receive more inspiring content on self-improvement. Your support is crucial to us, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.